All right, critical safeguards. When we talk about things that we missed, well, we're kind of addressing this a whole bunch, but let's talk about some of the stats here. When we look at a study that analyzed data aggregated from visibility into more than 500,000 systems, so a decent amount, found that 11% of the IT assets were missing endpoint protection.
It's a big number, 11%.
11%. And I've seen some major cities that unfortunately had major issues. And in those cities, the coverage was around 30%. So 70% wasn't protected. No wonder they got a massive attack and it was successful. 15% of IT assets weren't covered by enterprise patch management. So we're going to only do 85% and leave the other 15 for the bad guys to do. I mean, let's be aware. 31% of IT assets were not covered by enterprise vulnerability management systems. When we talk about that, we're really looking at the actual patching service itself. If you're going to do it, let's do it right and make sure we're doing it in a comprehensive way. I can tell you that some of like Suffolk County, New York, was 11 out of 12 of their organizations patched appropriately and did so when the FBI called them and told them about a vulnerability, an issue they were having. The 12th did not. And as a result, they all ended up being affected by it. So we have to look for that weakest link and make sure we're covering that too. Small to medium businesses that work on their own security attack surface and did not use it, 21% of their assets were missing protection. Why? Because they didn't know it was there. It's hard to know everything that's there, especially if you're not looking. And that's really the point here is we must look. We've got to find it. By the way, all of this is understandable. We are really busy folks. In the IT world, we're always understaffed, and the security world too, right? We're always understaffed. There are a lot of really good reasons for this. What we're trying to do is bring you up to date and understand that we need to arm our IT teams with more resources so they can do this, or they have somebody else looking over their shoulders, some monitoring and other things we'll talk about.